All right, all right. Merry Christmas to those who celebrate. We got a game. You know what I mean? Like we got a good game. You know what I mean? And they came out and they played like they had some give a fuck, or they was playing like they knew everybody was on the block. You know what I mean? But welcome back to another episode of that Stay Off My Grass podcast. You got your boy Suns fan Randy in the building. And man, and first I kind of want to, you know what I'm saying? I got this as a gift, this jersey, and like the city edition jersey, I want to say out of all the jerseys that I got, you know what I'm saying? All the Suns jerseys, I got like maybe six, seven multi different colors and stuff like that. This is probably the best one quality wise. Like if I was to recommend one, like I could understand if you don't really like the design, the font, the like, you know what I'm saying? Like I get it. Um, but this quality on these is crazy. Like when you get it, you'll see what I'm talking about. But you know what I mean? This is just like the regular swingman one or whatever that they got. I think that's like maybe like 140 or something like that. But like I said, I bought other ones that's 140 and the quality is not like it is on this one. Like I don't know how to explain, like the stitching is crazy. The you know what I'm saying? Like it's breathable, it got holes and shit, just dry fit is dry fitting. So it's just like, yo, this is crazy. So shout out to the Suns and all that. So, like I said, I would recommend this one. This is a what is this? Kevin Durant. Durant for three. Head ass. But yeah. So, but anyways, to the game. So we got the Suns versus the Nuggets, and I was kind of opposed to this matchup initially, like just for Christmas, because this is like, why play the same team back to back for Christmas? You know what I mean? Like that don't really make sense to me, but I get it. Like they kind of got to find a way to get Jokic some airtime. You know what I'm saying? Him being like one of the best people in the league, so it's like you kind of gotta, and you're just like, all right, fuck it, like let's give him the last game of the night that ain't nobody gonna really watch. So I get it. But the Suns, we played good tonight. I gotta call a spade to a spade. We played defense, and like I said in the beginning, that was kind of like dwindling. Is that we can play defense when we want to, and that's the crazy thing about it. Like we played a good defense, a good defensive game all night. Like it was no real lapses where I was like, "Oh, this quarter we didn't have it," or "This quarter we didn't have it." Like tonight, I feel like we all, you know, what I'm saying, we challenged everything. We all crashed the boards, we all defended well. We defended the perimeter well. And so, yeah, defensively, you got no complaints from me. And then on top of that, offensively, I like the way we looked off of the strength of, I like it when we play fast. You know what I mean? Like when the offense is playing fast, we moving the ball, it's popping and snapping. Different people, we making three, four passes before the shot. People's cutting back door and all of that. Like that's what our offense should look like on a nightly basis. But does it? No. You know what I mean? And do I trust it to look like this every single night out? Absolutely not. But yeah, Bradley finished with 27 points, 11 to 21. Like I said, he did his thing. Only beef I would probably say is like the turnovers. He had a couple of them that was like real sketch. It was one where he just like tried to do it in and out and literally just gave it to Jokic. And I was like, oh shit, like that's when they was making it run. But outside of that, like I feel like he did his thing. He knocked down some shots tonight. 11 to 21. I guess 50%. It is what it is. Kevin Durant didn't have the greatest game, but hey, like, you know what I'm saying? KD was just doing, I feel like he missed a lot of shots we typically see him make, but you can't really get mad when, you know what I'm saying, when KD go 0 for 5 from 3 or 9 and 26 from the field, because it's just like, then he'll go a game where he'll go like fucking 11 for 15 with 40 points. So it's just like you can't really, you got to take the good with the bad when it comes with KD. But he didn't make a three tonight. But like I said, typically it's the shit that he typically makes. So I'm not too mad at it. And I felt like he was doing a lot with like the hockey assists. And when he was getting the double, he was doing a good job of just passing it out of the double tonight. Finished with no turnovers. So that's a rare thing to see from Katie in a Suns uniform. Like he finished with no turnovers tonight, made all his free throws too, because I don't know what the fuck been going on with him from the free throw line as of recent. Tyus Jones, I love Tyus Jones. I love his game. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like tonight was is an example of if you let Tyus Jones do his job. Granted, he only finished. If you look at the stat sheet, he only finished with 4 point or six or yeah, four assists tonight. But to me, I felt his presence out there, and I felt him not just offensively with scoring with the little with the floaters, but I felt his presence in the sense of him setting the table, him running the offense, him making sure the ball was going where it needed to go. You know what I mean? And I feel like we just need to see that more often, or at least let's give it a try. Let's give it a look. And so you could tell tonight either if it was, I don't know if it was just the Christmas mist or dude that was just in the air that just made everybody come out and play together like a different team tonight, or it was just like the trade rumors of everybody being on the block that made everybody be like, all right, it's time to tighten up and lock in because it seemed like they serious. It seemed like they, you know what I'm saying, trying to get rid of niggas. And but I don't know. Like I said, I'm still torn. I wouldn't say I'm torn. Like I still want Jimmy. Like it is what it is, but you can feel how you feel about it. But I want Jimmy. I want Jimmy just because I feel, even if it's just for a year or whatever the case may be, like I'd rather run the risk of Jimmy just because I know for a fact Jimmy is going to fill in spots that need to be filled with this team in the sense of defensively coming in, stepping on niggas' toes, taking that leadership role, being a vocal leader, being a leader on the floor, being able to put shit on his back and just go win some shit. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like we need that here, where it's like a guy that just don't give a fuck. That's like, you know what I mean? That's gonna ruffle some feathers. That, you know what I'm saying, may not be the, maybe an asshole or whatever. So, but I feel like we need that. We've been missing that on this team for a minute, so we kind of need that asshole guy here. Nurk had a decent game, finished with 13 rebounds, 8 points. I feel like he did a decent job guarding Jokic tonight. You know what I mean? Like he did a decent job. Like no complaints. It's just Jokic is fucking good, yo. Like him and Jamal Murray is good. Just even though it's weird watching Jamal Murray during the season because it's just like his numbers don't really show you much, but it's just like when it's time, when it's really time for him to step up, you know he gonna be there. You know what I mean? Like you know you can rely on him to be there. So it's just tricky with them. So, but yeah, Ryan Dunn came, and I feel like he was the one that kind of set it off defensively tonight. Just getting a lot of tips, a lot of steal. Or he didn't get any. How many? He didn't get any steals, but I feel like he was in the passing lane a lot, just being a disruptor, just out there. Royce O'Neal also being another disruptor, holding his own out there. Monte Morris came out there, did his thing. Like I said, we got a good, everybody that played tonight played well. So I got no beef. I'm happy. Maybe it's just like the Christmas. I had a good Christmas, so maybe that's just rubbing off on me. So it's just like I'm not looking at it like how I should be looking at it. But hey, a dub is a dub. It is what it is. We finally get one. Hopefully, Book can come back soon, even though I don't think Book is the answer to the problems. But it's just like we might as well, just so we could stop the narrative of like, oh, the big three or the three never played together. So it's just like let's just get that. Let's get these niggas to play together just so we know for a fact this is what it is. But all in all, it's a good dub. Have a good night, Suns fans. We finally got a dub. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I still want Jimmy though. But till next time, man. Peace.